Hello everyone. Today we have again Onkyo Integra deck. It's model 2800. So this deck works. I just check it up and looks like everything works. So it's just for service here. Place. I didn't check recording yet, so but I suppose it should. Right. So I will just do service, checkups, tuning, and that would be it. The deck is pretty similar. I did like about 2 months ago, so you may refer to the videos how to work on it. It has Onkyo tape transport, quite easy to work on. Tuning again, like I have to recap, I believe a little bit tricky because it has automatic calibration. It's named Accu bias control, so that would be time to work on it. Let me work and I meet you there when everything will be ready. See you. Hey guys, I just disassembled the tape transport and like I'm just really going crazy. Like first of all, one screw has been missing. Then you see how bent this part is. It's far from its position where it should be. And the belt, install it here. When I tried initially, I thought it's too hard, right? But they install it like 90mm belt. You see, it's just 90, half length. Wow. And it was too tight for this deck to work normally. Yeah, see, just 90. I check it just. I pull it up my ruler. It's just unbelievable what people do. So if you don't have a proper, why you don't order? Why you install this belt? It's not a bad belt, but it's too small. Here it should be 125, I believe, because we have 116 for the capstans and we have motor which sits aside. So it is what it is. Let me complete this deck and let's see how it will perform now. Guys, you wouldn't believe me, but when I pull out capstans, I mentioned that it's dirty. And like, whoops, here is an old belt which is fried and it's good. I see, and someone was trying, like, you see old belt residue here. Someone was doing a pretty poor job with this deck to make like and sell it like how it's working. Really, I hate when buyers do that. It's not my deck, but I believe it was purchased it on eBay. Alright, see you. And here I have cleaned everything here, and I had to clean both capstans. And here even like this spring was fully in a goo, and this washer which is supposed to be frictionless, and you see how this friction ate this spring already. Wow. Now everything is clean and it's not sticky anymore. I would be able to assemble, lubricate, and it should work. And this belt, really, I just will trash it. I have enough good belts. Okay. So it was working for quite a while in this configuration. Here I need to clean on this side as well, and I need to check the bearing, because with this tension you can quickly kill the bearing of the motor. See you. Well guys, and the final step of working on this tape transport is not forget to replace this belt. So it should be short and should be not pulling too much, so it's a good one. And replacing both pinch rollers. So it's simple process because we just need to remove these earrings and like replace rollers and put everything back, and like we even don't need to adjust because it skips adjustment with the screw, I mean adjustment of the height of the left guide. I will still check with my measurement tools, but it's just for you, so don't afraid, it's quite easy, so you still will get the proper height. Alright, see you soon. And here guys, what I like to show you. So I'm using my gauge and I'm checking, so head goes up and you see guide gets right in the middle without any problem. Okay, so that's the proper position, and the head height again, you see it gets without any friction, so head height is correct, and the only thing we would need to be check and adjust if needed is azimuth. Okay? That's it. And here guys, I just testing frequency response. I adjusted azimuth. Here as we're going. So what I mentioned, so this nice Onkyo sound, we have a bump below 1 kilohertz up to 3 decibel, and then like even 4.5, and then till 3 kilohertz it's reduces and keeps this level to 13 kilohertz, and on 15 we again have a rise. So that is how Onkyo sound is different. And this tape is recorded on Sony, so that's how it is. Okay, let me also do demagnetized head, and let's see if it will change anything. Okay, I just demagnetized heads and installed tape back, and it didn't change much. So you may see on the level, so you see it gets up to -2 decibel here, and by 3 kilohertz is -8, like 5 decibel, 6, 7 difference, and then it keeps pretty well, and then a little bit brighter sound on the tops. And I didn't touch anything, like just like playback levels. There was not even between left-right channel. Now everything is factory set. It keeps phase pretty well, and levels like big and nice. So it's a beautiful deck and sounds really well. I just connected to this Panasonic and tested songs recorded on Nakamichi CR7. It plays really nice. I like the sound. Alright, it is what it is. Thank you. See you in the next parts. And here guys, I just adjusted speed. It was 3054. I was able to do 3001. It's perfect. Wow, and flutter a little bit on the high end, 0.08 to 0.09. Well, that is Onkyo transport. It has like light capstan flywheels, so I'm not sure I can do more. So most of my tape transport come to these values. But I know this bells works perfectly fine on other Nakamichi non-Onkyo or like Sony decks or Akai, Pioneer, whenever. Alright, that is what it is in this age. So next, let's do some testing for the recording capabilities. I just briefly tuned the bias and record level. Now let's see how it will perform. Let me switch to the white noise. So now recording without calibration. So reset, recording without calibration. So that's the source and that's the tape. You see just a little bit on the very high end. We have a difference. Now let's run calibration process. Okay, and recording, and it's source, and switching to the tape. As you see, almost nothing changes, a little bit levels in the mid-range, not even, but all in all it does great job tuning, and like normal tape should be recorded really well. Okay, next let's check the chrome tape. So reset, recording, so this is the tape, some source and tape. See, it has a little slope on the right channel, but it's probably my tape already. It has been used many times. Now let's do calibrate. And recording, and it's source and it's tape. So you see, it's adjusted to have all level a little bit higher for some reason, like +2 decibel, but it's improved overall slope on the high frequencies. So I consider this a successful calibration. And now let's test metal tape. I didn't test myself yet, so reset, recording, source and tape, and it has higher response on the high frequencies, which is true for this tape. Okay, now let's calibrate. And what I mentioned, Onkyo calibrates left-right channel separately. So again, it's source and it's tape. So it did good job, really. Flatten up and almost even left-right. Okay, good. So this would be it for this part. Now I just have to check music recording. And ready to close this guy. See you soon.